that the whole of una argue about the money. Well, so much money them I get. When to bad mind and red eye, allow the people them and their money. And that's our problem. The whole I want to see the money. That's another problem with me see. When me see, I go on with our country is that the opposition may lose half our honor. You understand? May lose half our honor because obviously what this does show to intelligent people, this shows that you are willing to turn a blind eye if any little fucker go on. And at that me see, at that me want to talk about. Me no want to talk about how much money them a make. Me no business how much money them a make. You see, everybody have to get paid from them work. You can't tell a man. So you a DJ, Matterhorn a DJ, me an artist. Where you worry say the man there make 20,000 or charge 20,000.
Why Beanie Man take a sip of his liquor? A man move with Beanie Man chain. The reports also said that Beanie Man was leave crying. He says this was the only lion chain in Jamaica. He says Boom Boom need to do something about his chain. My name is Vice Henry, reporting the nonsense news in the world. Thank you.
Man, I eat at a foreign. You can't stay. You know, man, afraid to tell you the truth. You know, kind of boy can't drip me in a living room. You know, they go and me murder, you know.
Boy, I tell you, me have to check out the review them from Malidan. What's the man I don't know, sir? High voltage there. I tell you, say, oh, subscribe to Malidan TV.
Subscribers coming up in this video. You don't know, veteran DJ Tony Matterhorn, or better, Mr. Veteran Selector Tony Matterhorn, which Tony Matterhorn is also a DJ and a selector. So we can say / DJ Selector Tony Matterhorn took it to Instagram to address the whole situation with the Jamaican people and the Prime Minister and the House of Parliament. You know, Mr. Andrew Holness, you know, announced just a few days ago that each and every politician in Jamaica are going to be getting a raise. And when you speak of a raise, meaning their salary is going to increase and they're going to be making way more money. You know what I mean, people? And also, coming up in this video, you don't know, veteran artist, DJ, Junior Reid, took it to the media just to talk about, you don't know, the organizers, meaning the promoters of Reggae Sumfest. You know what I mean? And you don't know, I must say, yo, you know, the promoters, them not really do the right thing, people. And also, you don't know, Mr. Ccliff, the man was sing, the song was say, I can see clearly now, the rain is done. That song hit 100 million views on YouTube, and it's a good look for, you know, Ccliff. You don't know, artists from out of Jamaica, people. It's a great look. It's a wonderful feeling, you know what I mean, because those are songs that Jamaicans, especially the ones who were born in the late 70s and the early 80s or the late 80s or early 90s, they know that song from probably from the start to the finish. So it's a good look, you know what I mean. But yeah, people, we jump in at the video and kick it off before we make Tony Matterhorn, you know, talk about what we have to talk about, because we have to put that clip into the video so you people can literally hear what Tony Matterhorn is saying, you know what I mean. So we just kick it off, people, and just say, yo, yeah, hear me? From day one, we know that the Jamaican government is not for the people of Jamaica. And that's the reason why so much Jamaicans are always looking for an opportunity to leave Jamaica and find another country that they can be safe and they can live a normal life and they can get jobs and there's opportunity. I'm speaking about like America, I'm talking about England, and I'm talking about Canada, and there's other countries that people move to. People will even move to Bahamas, or people move to like Panama. People move to Barbados. People move to Trinidad. People just move from Jamaica just to go find a better life for them and their family. Because over the years, we see how many negativity our government brings towards the people. There's never like a institution for the people of Jamaica to like go and learn certain things. Like we have so many talented soccer players in Jamaica. We have cricketers, we have netballers, we have basketballers, name it. But there's no institution, there's no factories or whatever you call it, or school for these people to attend to do the basic things so they can become a perfect soccer player. Just like how would I look for like Brazil, where them have them college and then school and the academy where the people can go and just keep playing soccer and learning. And you know, like the cricket, whatever they play, there's a lot of country that invest in their people to get their country on the top at all times. But our country, Jamaica, it's a wonderful country. People across the world run just to get to Jamaica, like just to see Jamaica, just to feel the atmosphere, just to see what the sunshine is like in Jamaica, just to taste the water that's running from our pipes in Jamaica, people, or the natural spring water from the rocks and from the hills. You know what I mean? Jamaica is a powerful brand in the world. I tell people all the time, you know, I say this all the time, especially for people, the ones who didn't really get the opportunity to travel and to be outside of Jamaica. The world is so huge, the world is so big, but let me tell you guys this. You see, Jamaica is the name brand in the world. Everyone in the world wants to be Jamaican. They want to talk like us. They want to understand our culture. They want to know our culture. Why was it designed the way it designed? They're asking curious questions. They want to learn for us Bumbo, Clad, and all these things, people. You get to me? I say, Jamaica is just a big impact across the world, but our world leaders don't see that. Only thing our world leaders see is their pocket. And they have to make sure that their family is good. And people have to understand that these world leaders, they are not for us. The world leaders, they're just for themselves and their family and their close ones. They're like their friends, their loved ones. You know what I mean? They're going to make sure set things now. That mean when they do resign, when they retire from the House of Parliament, like Mr. Andrew Holness, when he do step down, he's going to live a very fancy life with him and his family. The money that he's making from Jamaica, even if he moved to, for example, say England, it's going to worth something because it's millions of dollars, that's 22 million. You know what I mean? So literally the Prime Minister is going to be making money for a very long time. So they're putting things in place for the next 30 or 40 or 50 years of their life for them and their family. So people have to understand that we have to go out there and do what we have to do for ourselves. As people, we have to find a way out, because from day one we have been finding a way out. So continue to find a way out and don't pay attention to what the politicians are doing, because most of these things, they're just distracting the people them. You get to me as a people? So yeah, hear me? Before, don't leave people, don't go anywhere. I'm going to make Tony Matterhorn voice his opinion and what's happening in Jamaica, so you people can get a full understanding for people out there who don't understand. But before I get to that, let me just speak on Junior Reid comment that he made about Reggae Sumfest. You know what I mean? And we can also throw Sting into it, because I'm a drag y'all brain back to last year when they kept Sting. Sting kept, and we didn't have any veteran act and Sting. It was just like, you know, maybe there were like one or two veteran acts and Sting, but it wasn't enough. They make sure they group up all the younger DJs them and singer them, sing J's, whatever it is, from both the reggae side and the dancehall side. And the reason being why they did that is because they can pay these people way less money than what they would have to pay like a Bounty Killer and a Beanie Man and a Weenie Wonder and a Tanto Metro and a Devante. You know what I mean? They would have to pay them way more money because you can't call Frisco kid and give him no kid money. He might go on to adult money. You get what me say? Not because he named kid, Frisco kid. That no means that the man want no kid money. The man want big people money because he's a big veteran artist from longer time. You get what me say, people? So we have to just pay attention and understand what's happening in the world and what's happening with these so-called leaders and millionaires who are doing what they're doing. They're all for themselves. They're just trying to use the people to make money, to uplift. Reggae Sumfest Junior Reid is right. They're not booking veteran acts. If you look on the flyers for Reggae Sumfest this year, they're going around the veteran acts. They're picking out one few veteran artists, yes. But when you look on the flyers, it's mostly the new artists them. Yes, the new artists, they do need that opportunity to be someone and to get out there. You know what I mean? But definitely people, them need to book more veteran artists because people want to hear good music and the people want the 90s and the 80s and the early 2000s because most of these younger artists, most of these younger artists, they're not doing anything, people. They cannot rock a crowd. You know what I mean? So it's just my opinion, people, and the whole thing where I go and say, you hear me? I'm going to evacuate and make Tony Matterhorn come speak in mind. So people, please remember to like up the video and subscribe to the channel and also share the video. I'm Halina Fale. Big up on yourself. Tony Matterhorn, come speak your mind.
and the Jamaican people have, people of course to every look at you know, here the people have. And that him said, I don't know if that him said, but I see it in the observer where they say, the people have say, bro, gotta get 20 million. Here bro, can come out and say, say if I don't pay the politician good, oh, now we get me for run the country good. And he's not wrong, you know. He's not wrong. That doesn't mean, say, other people don't forget pay too. I don't have to demand for no money. Jazzy T, I'm in England, bruv. It's 12:49. It's not early. Here, Jazzy T. Star, I'm going to pick up music for. And that my mother said me go to college to go do music. I bet I'm going to politics. England, me there, Jazzy. Here, Jazzy T. Start, me run for MP, run on part. Then me saw a look at something by Instagram a while ago. But them say, bro, God say, now that the thing will come out, a lot of people want to be politician. Of course, everybody want to be politician. All the opposition leader. We want to talk to them too. The whole out always talk about Labour right this, Labour right that, and PNP this and P. Yes, if PNP a cuss, then why would I cuss? Talk to Jazzy T. If you are run the country and I get be a grey ear, and me can sit down in my swing round on my back of my yard and I collect a big money, where me I go contest? Where me I go cuss? Where me I go say, start Jazzy T now run the place good and me I get money for not do nothing? Then if me I get so much money and me never run the country, me no want to run the country. You understand? Me not have nothing against the politician them. Me not have nothing against the prime minister. Me not have nothing against the opposition. But I'm just saying, be realistic. If that man they around the country and bro God get grey hair since pandemic give him grey hair, like my grey hair, and when me never die them now still. This is them. Then if you now run the country and I get so much money, me almost I get the money as the man where I drive the vehicle. Me no want drive. Why never drive? I mean, I feel worried if one little pitney run out on the road or one bicycle man. I'm not tripping, it's real. You see, that's why you can't reason with people when are real. I left me mile or where you want name or meal. I don't know how you pronounce your name, it's on Arabic. But I'm just saying, if somebody have to drive, say you have to drive 5 hours, yeah? And the person where I drive 5 hours, they have to watch the road, they have to stop at the stoplight, they have to look at oncoming vehicle, they have to look for pedestrian and all of these things. Remember that. You sit down in the passenger seat and turn so. And when them reach them destination, them a get 20 million. 25 million and you will get 20 million and you just sit down and nothing. You never have to worry about the thing. No, I'm not buying a new car, Jazzy. But Jazzy, it makes sense. Alright, Jazzy T is a DJ, right? I'm a DJ. Produce, I will do artists and them something there. Jazzy, if per se Matterhorn, I get $5,000, 5,000 US to play in a dance, right? Jazzy T Renaissance is also on the dance. Jazzy T, I get 4,500. And you never have to play Jazzy. You could have sit down and there in the VIP and drink some liquor and you still would have get your 4,500. You're not going to want to play. And if you don't get to play, I don't know nothing, me still I get my money from the promoter. Make Matterhorn play the dance and ball out him short. In the blood clot place and be people that smoke hookah and every time Matterhorn say, all that people, you mean he'll be a hookah. Jazzy, remember you just did the other day. Yeah, well, you don't know, you want the dance last night, the nice, and you still get 4,500. And a Matterhorn play for 4 hours in the dance. What you think? Talk truth. The only reason why me that go over there go play, Jazzy would have probably go over there go play a 3 more and play 2 songs. Or him have 2 songs where I say, yo, more and drop 2 songs. But if so be the case, you wouldn't have to play. That's what people don't understand. This does come out and show you say, the opposition, no we to know, and who in a power, no we to know, and nobody know we to know. Only is the biggest people them where not have no sense. I will not the only people who have no sense. That's why, greetings from Gambia, big up. That's why me not do politics, me just do me. Cause when you find out what do you know, how much opposition I get. You know, sister, if the government do something wrong, the opposition will not oppose or object, because me I get almost the same money where you I get, where me I object for. No, sister, I'm totally fucked. Whether I know I like it or not. On a ball and say teachers to get paid and this and that and that and that to get raised, and we all agree on that. But that's not the point at hand. The point at hand is if you have a society where you don't have nobody to oppose, meaning it's leading down a dictatorship. Because if nobody now oppose, that means it's not everything where you do would be considered right or wrong per se, if we are reason for being realistic. So that means if I am the Prime Minister, it's not every decision that I make will be 100% right. But if you don't have anybody to oppose, then it becomes a state of dictatorship, a state of totalitarianism, because the people who are supposed to oppose, they are actually on board with whatever, and that's not a democratic country. And you now look on the big picture, you now look on the money where the people them are get. Don't look on the money, look on the whole aspect of the bigger picture. The bigger picture is not the money. No matter who they in a power, if the person is in a power, them would have get money too. You know, understand? The dunce people, which all our own Jamaicans were say educated and ready to rebel and lick out on the Prime Minister's salary, we're not going to suck out on a move, on a stink. You understand? Because you don't see the big picture. You are all seeing, oh, the Prime Minister get that much money. It's not the money. It's the problem. The principle, as what Dirty 86 said, the principle is not the money, but Jamaican people want to licky and love money, so now grudge the man for money. So what him get 20 million? So what? You see it? Yeah, him a run a country, so him deserve money. You can't just expect me to run a business and you not expect me to get money. That's not the point I am trying to make to these dirty Jamaicans. I see a lot of Jamaicans posting up Oh, this them a get and that them a get, and the whole of now worry about the fucking money and now worry about the biggest picture. And the biggest picture is that the opposition, you are the biggest picture, not the Prime Minister. I mean, not take up for nobody. Me just a chat facts. If you only ever see say the Prime Minister get that, the opposition get that, you now look on the big picture. The big picture is that if the opposition is getting so much money, they will not oppose to nothing. And if you don't have anybody contesting, then you're more likely going down the case of a dictator state. Because if nobody now contest the shot, if nobody is not going to oppose to certain decisions, then that means if the Prime Minister get up tomorrow and say, hey, the whole of Jamaica, I'm going to jump off a cliff. And the opposition goes and sit back and say, hey, I don't know him around the place, you know, just do what enough to do, you know, and do what the man say, you know. You know, see, everybody would have jump off a cliff. Oh no, fix up on yourself. Me no business about the money. Cause the 20 odd million no mean shit to me, cause me not get a cent out of it. And so, not the mere fact that me not get a cent out of it make me no business. Me never business about how a man making money. I mean no business how much money a man get. The man a do a job, so him get paid. And if him get raise a pay, him get raise a pay. But you know, Jamaican society and the rich and the upper echelons and the alumnites, them on a jump on. Yes, they might get too much money and that man they now get no money and rare. Oh no see the problem. Oh no stink. What about poor people? Listen to me. From Michael Manley dead, there's no such thing as poor people. Okay? Because no found no one understand it. From Michael Manley died. When Michael Manley dead? I remember, you know. History kind of took off. From Michael Joshua Manley died, there is no such thing as poor people in Jamaica. Jamaica does not have poor people. Okay? And that one of the understanding on yourself. And bear that in mind, Jamaica don't have poor people. We don't. Jamaica can't tell me about poor people when you have some people that say, them not have no money, and as soon as police kill one of them blood clot, or bad man kill one of them blood clot, them find the most money for get a coffin, their funeral. So we never poor. No fuck up. There's no such thing as poor people in Jamaica. Y'all have some girl we talk about, I'm hungry, nothing not go on for me. There's no such thing as a hungry girl in Jamaica. Them girl let us fuck who them want fuck and send for who them want send for and say, hey, send me a money. There's no such thing as poor people. And bear in mind, if there's no such thing as poor people, you expect a government to cater to poor. Why would we cater to poor when there's no poor? Answer the question then. Because when you say Jamaica have poor people, and what about the poor people? What about the poor people? What about, there's no poor people in Jamaica. The politician sees you as people who are up there. They don't see you as poor. You know, Michael Manley them time, them see you as poor. Remember Michael Manley make a statement and say, him not drive no deer car, which Michael not drive deer car, and him now wear no fancy clothes with Michael, or wear some wet in the jacket, the all-in-one jacket them. Whenever time you see Michael, Michael will wear a couple suits to address Parliament and rare, and certain diplomats when them come in. But a real talk, them politicians, yeah, a hot girl them a fuck, a hot car them a drive. 90% of them politicians, yeah, all of them married, and I be a hot girl them chat to. You understand? We all know these things. When politicians move through, you swear there's some chop of them. And in a for them car, now play God is truly amazing. When the minister drive and them draw down, you hear I'm a drift, a blood clot TJ drift you got a year in them car. I hear craft. I want the little youth them. I play in them car. Like really? You ever hear God by the grace of God? That not playing in them car. And the man them not driving a little normal car neither. Man a chop. Man's chopping. At this. And them politician yeah, you ever see when last time you see a Jamaican politician with an ugly wife or a stay bad wife? That not work. Man wife look good, man girl look good, man side chick look good. What to know? Man know the whole thing. The Michael man live thing the way him this say. Me don't want nobody in my party flashy and them something there. That no work. You see? That no work. It's just people have to understand the basic analysis behind politics. It's just politics is like a dance. Good morning, Donnelly. Yeah, politics is like dance. You see how people dress up and go dance. Nobody know one got to dance shady. A man want a brand new Clarks, a brand new Air Force One. A girl want some good Brazilian or some rare and thing. Everybody want to look good, so you can't expect a politician not to look good. So I don't have a problem with the money. That the whole of owner argue about the money. Well, so much money them I get. When to bad mind and red eye, allow the people them and their money. And that's our problem. The whole I want to see the money. That's another problem with me see. When me see, I go on with our country is that the opposition may lose half our honor. You understand? May lose half our honor because obviously what this does show to intelligent people, this shows that you are willing to turn a blind eye if any little fucker go on. And at that me see, at that me want to talk about. Me no want to talk about how much money them a make. Me no business how much money them a make. You see, everybody have to get paid from them work. You can't tell a man. So you a DJ, Matterhorn a DJ, me an artist. Wait, you worry say the man there make 20,000, I charge 20,000 for your show. See him? No, these side are the real thing me a talk. You can't watch people money. You make your money too. Nobody now watch how much money you make. You see it? But people just red eye and bad mind and greedy, and once money involved, the pussy them not see nothing else. Them only see money. Me not see that. Cause me not grudge nobody. The typical Jamaican grudge people. The typical Jamaicans love worry about how much money that person they make. You make money too. You can't worry about if the man they make 10 grand when you make 5. Go and work, make your 5. Go and make your 5. The man that will make 3, go and make film 3. The man that will make 15, go and make film 15. That's not the point. The whole I wanna go run in and say, oh, that person that money for increase and that. Yes, we all agree on that. If you have to increase the politicians their money, you have to increase certain influential people in our country. Money as well, because it's not only the leaders them influential in our country. You have the police officers, them need them money. The teachers, the doctors. The doctors, them don't never make them fucking money anyway. Because them all make them money off of people. People get sick. People get ill. So doctors and them people, physicians and them people, they are going to make money regardless. We just want to ensure that the people who teaches these people, they properly taken care of too. And the people who protects us, which is the law enforcement, we need to know that they get for their money too. But who not ready for jump up? So them up here, the politician, them that and them that. And I say a reason about it. You're looking to the common denominator. And the common denominator when me say is not about just the money, it's about the principles. No wonder why you not hear no objections. And no wonder why so much implications are coming our way where they talk about paperless paperless your blood clot, me not up and knock yard no. Me have a bag of card and me no respond about the card. Me like my cash in my hand. But they don't tell me nothing. But you cannot have a paperless system in a place like Jamaica. Jamaica is uneducated. A wide percentage of our country is uneducated. So, hence, you want to do a paperless system in an uneducated country, meaning you are heading towards a dictatorship. Now make nobody trick on you. If people can't read and write, then you can't go paperless. It's going to be a paperless world, but you're a third world country. We have so much things where we need to implicate. We have to match up to the first world, and you only want to do the money part of it, then move your blood clot. You can't trick me. If you're going to be updating a country, updating a system, you cannot say you want to start from the money. The money would be one of the last things for our list to update. Let me educate you know. Don't make no politician fool you know. Them no boy we got college and rare with him big brain can't trick me. Your college diploma no mean shit to me. If you are going to upgrade a society, a third world country, you upgrade our draining system, you upgrade our housing system, you upgrade our roads, you have to upgrade some basic natural infrastructure of that city, of that country, before you ever think about paperless. Remember, halfway uneducated. So even if you got paper, it still have a meltdown. You understand? I don't know why the phone is so low. Hold on, let me see if I show me up there. It. Wi-Fi. You can hear me better now, though? You can hear me better now? No, because the phone was on Wi-Fi and data at the same time. I'm there far from the Wi-Fi. So you can hear me good now. You can hear me good now? Mm-hmm. Tell me if you can hear me good. All right, yeah. As I was saying now, you upgrade certain base natural resources of the country. The first thing you have to do, you upgrade the medical system. One, or you go paperless when Jamaicans don't even get tax return on them something there. Or you go upgrade to paperless system when we don't have good hospitals. We don't have children clinic, women's clinic, and all them something there. So what you want to go paperless for when we need one heap more things before we reach paperless? You see it? It's stupid. But now it brings you back to my analysis. It have coming sound because I take it off of the Wi-Fi now, so it's supposed to work better now. When it posts up, you know, I see people start to say, so much money them I get, so much money them I get. All I want to jump down on the people and money. You see me? All I want to jump down on the people and money. I want to now see the money was never the problem. Them would have get money regardless. We know the government get money for running the country. That's not the problem. The problem is all the fucking opposition gets so much and now say nothing. And the reason why the opposition will not say nothing, then if me I get so much money and me now have to do nothing, then when me I gonna worry about? And that's my problem. You see? If you people worry about the money, like, oh, you're going to worry about somebody's money when you are make your money too. All right. Never show you say, only enough you worry about the money where the politician them get. Don't when you work, you get your money. You see anybody, I worry about the money where you will get. Well, mama. Don't we are talking about the whole thing where people at Jamaica start up to say, and so much money the politicians them get. They want to the police, they want to the nurses, they want to. Yeah, we understand. Them have to get for their money too. But if we not just go jump down pan, so much money them have make, we now go get to the real problem. And the real problem is, you know, sister, if me in a power, and the same thing you done say, and so much money Matterhorn I get. If you the inner power, you know, see, the same thing other people done say, and so much money that the person I get, you see? Because everybody just hear the figures and say, 20 odd million, and so much money them I get, and that thrown off. All I want to get thrown off. Because everybody are worried about the money, and now worry about the real aspect of the country. You see? Everybody are going to worry. If me was the Prime Minister, what would I do? Has so much money them up here, Matterhorn? Wrong or right? Talk truth. Put yourself in a position. If you the inner power, where the people would I say? Follow us up. If I you would have run the place, where Matterhorn would have jump up and say? Yeah, shout out to Bermuda. What Matterhorn that say? And so much money them I give him? Because when the two fucking bad mind, we don't worry about the money where people them I get for. And that's the problem. No matter who they in a power, if PNP in a power, only that say the same thing. If Labour right in a power, only that say the same thing. That's not the problem. The problem when me see is how the opposition not saying nothing. That's the problem in me see. That's the real aspect. Because obviously, this look like our dictatorship we are going now. And then we have a problem. There's a bigger problem coming up. We now worry about look at 20 million we only hears to the people them get. And that the minister get 8 million, that the minister get that. The problem is if me I get so much money and you are the opposition and you I get so much money and you now oppose nothing when me do, then you know sister we're totally fucked. So all I wanna bright people where I say so much money them I get or so much money. Oh no see the bigger picture where blood clot come. Oh no see the opposition not saying nothing. Because the opposition are get enough money just like the man we are run the place. So them now have nothing to oppose to. So and if you're not opposed to nothing, that means that you agree with everything. And even if you not agree with everything, you get so much money that you tightly about any issues that the country is going to have. So that simply means the whole on against it. And that me I try to tell you. There's no right or no wrong. And that me see. Obviously, everybody in a blood clot bed. Me a fuck she and she a fuck she. One bag of fucking we go on. And everybody in a bed. You no see it. And that's the problem. We no see. Opposition. That is opposing. Meaning everything around under one umbrella, one order. And if the order is wrong, then nobody is there to contest it. And if nobody contests a wrong decision, meaning a wrong decision is going to seem right. But then again, Matterhorn is not educated or not. You see? But you don't need education to see that. You have to have opposing forces. If the Chinese believe in a yin and yang, day and night, good and bad. And if the whole owner they on board and the whole owner agree, so if Bro God come tomorrow and say every Jamaican have to take one new vaccination we don't know what in a, you see it, the opposition would have been in bed too and say, well, I don't see a problem with it. You see? But that injection, they probably would have killed me in a 6 months' time. Then in the whole 6 months' time, the whole of a blood clot dead. Because nobody now oppose. Oh, you feel that oppose. See them a come with paperless system. Nothing wrong with paperless system per se. You have certain little perks and certain little down to paperless system. But you can't put paperless system in an uneducated country. No, God, you may be educated, but you know the education level in Jamaica is stagnant. So it's safe to say that 1 out of every 2,000 Jamaicans are educated somewhat. So when you bring a paperless system to an uneducated society, what do you think of that? Only thing gonna start get robbed yet? At them time they wanna go get robbed. Because guess what? Most people who are not educated, they can't read and write, but they know maths. If you understand what I mean. A lot of you don't understand. You say, that sounds stupid, Matterhorn. Well, it's not. Look on this. Most people who are not educated, meaning them can't read and write, so they're not educated properly. But you, alright, when we are growing in New York City, the common drugs dealer was not educated. They weren't. Anybody with the America long time can tell you that, or England or Canada. The average nigger who was selling drugs on the street corner, he wasn't educated. Most of them, right? They weren't educated. Remember that, you know. Me know that for a fact. Because me, remember, no graduate and a prisoner, them man, they weren't educated. Remember, when me a little youth, one time, one top general, I said, send a money for my baby mother, for me. And me full out the farm. The man didn't know how to fucking write. Marcia sitting under that shit name. I remember, but I know her first name was Marcia. He couldn't sign the paper. And him said, Matterhorn, you're a bright boy. Write up the farm for me. Them time they could have sent $3,000, $4,000 through Western Union. Yeah? And me full out the paper. But obviously, that the man there can't read and write. But you think you could have robbed the man there? You couldn't rob him. Even though him couldn't read and write, he knew maths. Cause him would have know say, if I want something, I forget 500. 2 something, I forget 1,000. 3 something, I forget 1,500. You see, this is not a man we're educated, and this is a man we cannot read and write, but you couldn't have fucking rob him. You see, because he may not can read and write, but numbers you couldn't have trick him with. You couldn't have trick him with. And even if him don't know, and if you ask the same man there, what is 3 times 5? You know, so he couldn't tell you 15. He would not tell you 15. If you just come out randomly and say 3 5s. Guess what him would have done? But if you calculate it back in our mind, oh, him know and say, may I give you 3 things at 5? Alright, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, man. You have to give me 1,500. You see it? But this wasn't a man we could have. If you would just come out and say, what is 3 times 5? Him couldn't tell you. Me not ask you. Him not tell you. He might say, oh, you ask me that for dog. But give me a theme terminology. Alright, if me give you, how much you sell one I think them for? 5 bills. Morning, sexy. Alright. I want 3 of them. Alright, 3 of them. 1, bam, bam. Give me 15. As you give me 14. You see it? Him know the numbers. So just imagine doing a paperless situation in Jamaica with enough of our grandparents them, our great grandparents them, where them can't read and write. then, you know, she said, the little bright pitney them, we are go school and go UE and UTech and them something that we are go in at the banking system within the next couple of years are going to fucking rob the people them blind. Them been a do it already. What did them rob for? Them rob this, them rob that, them rob that. Them been a do that. Cause them pitney and go school, if just come out, come rob. You can't expect no better. Them parents, them money. Said them go to school, them learn the system, so when them come in at the system, them just rob back the same people. Them, you understand? So with a paperless system, Jamaicans are gonna get robbed on a regular basis. We're gonna get robbed on a regular basis, but we're gonna get robbed more because you have more people who are not educated in the fact of numbers and words put together and technology per se. Like the average Jamaican, we're past 60, you cannot give them an iPhone or an Android phone. You can give them a phone with one big something where they say end call and send call. You understand? You get what I say? Yeah, money great one. So just imagine most of them older people who have some good money in the banks. They're gonna be robbed by some little people who just leave UE and UTech and some little college and get a banking job and they're gonna rob the people blind. So the paperless system is not ready for Jamaica per se. No care all the business ethic grow and rare. We need to fix certain infrastructure of the country before we even think go paperless. I don't know what bro God, him too bright. And that's your problem, bro God. You're too freaking bright. No disrespect, but you're too bright. And you remember say, you bright, your people in a cabinet bright, and couple people in a Jamaica bright, but half of Jamaica, 2/4 of Jamaica is not bright. So if you're that bright, you would have known say, a foolishness you are going to try to. And that is going to rob a lot of Jamaicans, and you now go in a power when them Jamaicans they are robbed. You now go in a government when them little pitney they were 14, 15 now. By the time them do the paperless system, them pitney are going to about 19 and outside I get a job. Them are going to rob the people and the citizens of Jamaica, and they are going to rob them. So bro God, if you feel say you feel mash up something because you're not gonna if you still when it get mash up, or you not go all subjected to it and you feel like you're wrong. Cause by the time that come in an implication and then put it in a writing and put it in a law, say paperless system, bro God is not gonna be running the country. As somebody else, he might go there, just like with PJ, they put some things in a implications where a PJ make una get money. PJ not there in a politics no more. PJ, the power island, I relax him and Miss PJ Patterson and I relax himself and him bodyguards them and nice and him look back in and him read him paper man and I say, boy, I am this, you know, and smile over a cup of coffee. Move your blood clot, PJ. Fuck ready do. You see it? Remember, these leaders, want to blame them now, but you see when the consequences of what they do wrong comes around, these fuckers are not going to be there for you to blame. They're going to be in a secured location, drinking and say, boy. I was the one who put that into writing, you know. I was the one who passed that bill, you know. Look at that. They're living off my legacy, you know. They should be thanking me. They should be washing my foot bottom right now. Moving a blood clot, you know, dead bad. Whole on a dead bad. Wanna feel like, and when we're dead, we are just gonna bury you, and then on the money gone. So it don't matter. You laugh now, you're your friend, man, and sip a cup of tea. Remember, you Shearer, yes I said it, you Shearer was the first fuckery one, you know. Him they come with a something there. No for only no remember Shearer. Only no remember Shearer with him like a white head, wicked guy. With We made grey. That's why I don't like grey hair. I dye them. Anybody with white hair, I don't like them. Remember you, Shearer? Because no found the Jamaicans don't know the history. You know. You, Shearer, was the one who gave the police that fuckery agenda, you know. Where up to this day, police do fuckery because one little pussy one named you, Shearer, him dead and gone. We never remember the bitch. Them put him for our money for we try to remember him. We never like shoot Shearer money. Because when people get 5,000, I say, them can't fake it. We don't really like it. We like the $1,000 bill them. We don't like you, Shearer. Because most Jamaicans never like you, Shearer, for what he did. I want to forget what you, Shearer, did. You, Shearer, was the fucker, that little pussy will come out and say, shoot first and ask questions after. You see, when he told the police that was when the police, the constabulary force of Jamaica start killing innocent people rapid. Before that, yes, you had certain encounters with the police and bad man, and certain individuals got gunned down who were somewhat innocent. Can't make omelette without breaking few eggs, so you can't too blame the police then. That's how go on from time to time. We go for a bad man, and bullets were raining. We were pounced upon by heavy gunfire, as Adam said, and we had to return fire. And in the cool of the morning, 3 dog dead, anti-goat kick over, 2 fowl dead over there, so 1 goldfish. Easy them. But we got the perpetrator with the addition of 2 innocent bystanders. 1 baby mother did a wash some clothes by the wash pan. One at the back of the yard, she get gunned down. 1 granny did sit down and read her Bible, she get gunshot. So, we couldn't really blame the police. They was pounced upon by gunmen. And they had to return fire to save them life. And the gunmen run away in nearby bushes and go die. But the boy, you, Shearer, give the police the authority to shoot somebody first and then ask questions. So that means the police could have come in our yard, run at the back of our yard, boom, 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 and load up a man with some bullet. Then them will find out say it's the wrong fucking man they killed. Before, that wasn't the case. The police would have come, hey boy, over there, sir, where your name? Wapper Scrapper, sir. Where your name? Scooby Lucky. Scooby Lucky and Wapper Scrapper. Go up on the ground. Where I look for Skimby Dimby. And your name Skimby Dimby. Where your name? Where your birthday? Where your mother? My mother name is Angela Greason. Where your father name? I don't know him. You see it? The police would have apprehend you in that manner. But when you, Shearer, come and say, no, if you go around our yard, I see Wapper Scrapper, Scooby Lucky and Scooby Dumbo, don't shoot them blood clot and ask question after. Remember, Wapper Scrapper alone no come for killing them. I want to say Skimby Dumbo, Wapper Scrapper and Scooby Lucky, only don't shoot everybody. Only never even ask a question. And that the police them that work for decades, for more than 50 years, the police force been working with that fuckery. We're thinking dirty you, Shearer, and rotten like. Remember him come with a fucker there, you know. Bustamante, you know. Him do one genocide. And only talk about him is a national hero. That's a pussy. That's not a national hero. You can't be a national hero when you genocide people from our country. I don't know which one of them government people that can ever tell me say Bustamante was a hero. I don't know why it's must blood clot hummingbird. But you see, enough Jamaicans don't know them history. Like Bustamante in my book is never, even when me have Pitney. I remember all the family primary. I remember one time the teacher sent me out of the class because me say a 6-5 euro we have a 1 errand. See? And miss they send me outside because me never deem Bustamante as a hero. And up to this day me a big man. I'm still never deem Bustamante as a fucking hero. Me cannot have you as a hero when you created genocide on our people. Or you for be a hero when you kill our own people. That's okay, mother. Boy, you're a hero. Hero what? Or you for be a hero. You cannot be a hero. Every other hero fought for our people.
Yo, watching them and I don't know, say high voltage they are represent for Malidan TV and Orange and Kiwi. And every time them try to fight each other right beside we, all them going like them mighty, yo, them never going. Malidan them review never going.